Hello everyone and happy new year to all of you. For those who are new, hi, my name is Denise and welcome to my channel. I do videos on makeup and the paranormal. If you have been here before, welcome back. I hope you guys had a good weekend, good holiday season. So let's get to it. I did film this particular video yesterday, but I don't like the way it came out. So let's do this over again. We're gonna start with priming the eyes. I already have my eyebrows done and I'm already primed. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in the color Fair. Hi Lucy. I'm just gonna grab the lid and just grab a little bit. You wanna come up with mommy? You wanna come up? Up? No? You're just gonna leave? Okay. And I am going, where did my beauty sponge go? I just had it. Like literally, I just had it. Okay, it's on the floor. I'm gonna grab my damp Brio Techniques sponge. And I'm just gonna blend it out. I usually set my eye primer, but I'm not going to today. Let's see how that goes. So like I said, I'm not going to set. I'm going to do a Cranberry Look today. So I have my Style by Harouche palette. I have my Tartlet Teas from Tarte, which has to be cleaned. And I have my Huda Beauty Nudes palette. I think these will work actually. Let's see, does my ColourPop work? No. Does my Too Faced palette work? No. And does my Batman palette work? Definitely not. I'm guessing my palette does not work either. I am going to put some music on my earbud. I need music to do my makeup, as many of you know. It's something new that I've been doing this past year. Even though I haven't filmed all last year or even last month, I listen to music when I do my makeup. So we're gonna start with my Huda palette, and we're gonna do the color Fickle, which is this one right here. This one is Pinky Nude one, just on my list, so I can build on top of that. So I'm gonna go with my Morphe brush. Where is my color switch? I'm using this brush right here. This one right here. Doesn't have a number. And I'm gonna grab Tickle and just put that all over my lid and my crease. And I will blend it after. I'm using my Gerard Cosmetics mirror. So I have a mirror here as well. Lower this. So, holiday season, how was it for you? Did you celebrate Christmas? Did you celebrate Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, winter solstice, or Yule, whatever you want to call it? Or any other holiday that I'm not aware of? I celebrated winter solstice and Christmas. Many of you know I grew up Catholic in the tradition of Christmas. My husband is Catholic. Tradition of Christmas as usual. You know, as all Christians and Catholics do. Though he did have to work on Christmas Eve and Christmas. And on New Year's Day, actually. But did get to spend time with him either way. He was home on Christmas Day. He worked in the morning. So I'm going to use my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush to blend. And it's the 300 brush. That's what it looks like. It's a little dirty. I got to clean my brush, wash my brushes. I'm going to blend it. I've been getting into many types of genres of music, and I'm huge on TikTok. Like, well, not on TikTok. I mean, I have a following, but I'm not huge. But I am huge with using TikTok, and there's many types of songs and music and artists in there, and I've actually got into a lot, and I discovered a few of them. Like, I finally listened to Olivia Rodrigo. I'm obsessed. Okay? Like, obsessed. I found an artist by the name of Tom McDonald. He is fire. In my opinion. I don't care what you think. It's my opinion. I got obsessed with Doja Cat because she's all over the place. And then I noticed a lot of songs that I grew up listening to as a kid and a teenager are coming back into the, you know what I mean. Anyways, but yeah, I'm obsessed with music now. I am going to grab my Tease palette from Tarte, the Tartelette, and I'm gonna grab BFF right here. It's like a dark burgundy color. I'll put that on my crease. And I'm going to use this stipple brush. So a tapered stipple brush from e.l.f. This one came in a little carrying case with a bunch of other ones. Just gonna dip it and put that on my crease, specifically in the corner. But I will do the windshield wiper motion. I finally played Elvis Presley for my kids last summer. They're not happy with him. They don't like him. They really don't. Like other artists, past artists that I've played for them, like for example Queen, they're obsessed with Queen, AC/DC, all the good people, they're obsessed with. Especially my son. But Elvis is just not their cup of tea. They just don't like him. And it's sad for me because I love Elvis. Getting a little muddy. Try my pencil brush from Morphe. I'm not liking it today. Oh well, we're gonna work with what we have. I'm not gonna do a big look. I'm just gonna get ready for the day and film 2 other videos after this. But, I'm gonna stay in front of the lens, otherwise my camera thinks I'm a ghost and I end up extremely flushed by the light. Like, I blend into the light. I do have natural lighting coming in from outside. I have a big window in front of me. But it still washes me out because I'm that pale. I'm gonna grab my other Morphe brush. It's a blending brush. Ow. I'm just gonna blend it. Use the mirror in front of me. Yeah, I'm not liking this very much. I'm gonna grab my Tarte palette again. I'm just gonna grab a big fluffy brush from e.l.f. and grab Whisper, which is right here in the corner. This one. It's gonna blend the top of my crease, like my brow bone, because it's extremely harsh. I'm not liking it. I think I'm coming down with a cold. I've been waking up extremely congested lately. But then again, it's been extremely cold here where I live now. I no longer live in Santa Clarita. As many of you guys know, if you follow me on Twitter or on my Instagram or even on TikTok. I will have all the products that I used on this video down below, just not the brushes, but the makeup products. And then I'm going to grab this little single, it's called Burnt Plum from e.l.f. But I do gotta scrape it a little bit. It's a baked shadow. It gives me like a small little shimmer. I hope it gives me a small shimmer. And I am going to grab this small, it's not small, well kind of small. It's a off brush, it's like this, it's a flat brush. I'll grab that and put that on my lid, so for a little pop of shimmer. And hopefully it makes things look a little easier or better. Just a little look a little muddy. It looks a little muddy to me. And then I am going to grab a little bit of highlighter actually. But I don't have it with me, so no, never mind, no highlighter. I need something shimmerier. Shimmerier? That's not even a word. Actually, I am going to grab, back to the Huda palette, I'm going to grab a little bit of Daydream. It's right here. But this little generic brush that I got the 9 cents for, which by the way, it's amazing. I have 2 different kinds. I think I have a face brush as well. I love them. But I'm gonna grab this angle brush. I'm gonna grab Daydream and put that on the lid just for the pop of shimmer. I want some shimmer. It's a new year. You can never go wrong with shimmer. And I am going to grab a pencil brush. So I'm gonna grab a smaller pencil brush. This is from Equal Tools, and I'm gonna grab Love Bite again from the Huda palette and just put that on my lower lash line, but not all the way, just halfway to the corner, and wing it out a little bit. Just a tad. Alright. Like I said, my face is already already primed. So let's conceal a little bit. I'm using my Hydrating Camo Concealer from e.l.f. in the color Sand Light, or Light Sand, for my under eyes. Don't worry, it's not the actual way that I'm going to conceal. It's just to color correct a little bit because I have dark circles. Why can't I speak today? It's like I feel like I'm rushing, but I'm not. Maybe it's a cup of coffee I had. I just had coffee and I didn't have decaf today. I've been drinking decaf for the last month or so because I've noticed that it causes a lot of my pain. So I've been cutting back and using decaf, but today I have regular coffee, so I'm a little wired. Now I'm going to use my Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer from NYX in the color Pale, which is this one right here. 3 dots. I forgot to spot treat the other stuff that I don't want to show. As I get older, I'm starting to notice more freckles and sunspots and discoloration. I'm not a fan at all, but I had to embrace my freckles. I've always had freckles. They're just getting, you know, more pronounced. I'm going to spray my beauty sponge with Jar Cosmetics Mystify. And one. Lucy is right here with me. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know I used to film upstairs in my loft, but Junior plays video games and he's loud, so I started to film in my what's it called, guest room, my guest bedroom, and Lucy likes to hang out with me. But every time she hears someone coming down the stairs, she gets all excited. And I should probably wake up Kaylin, but I'll let her sleep. She's on break, so it's okay. For foundation, I'm going to actually use 2 foundations because I'm weird. So first I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the color F1. And I love the applicator. It's a giant Dofa applicator. Where's that other concealer? But yeah, I used 2 different ones. Because one is this one's a little pale, and the other one is a little darker, the CC cream. I'm trying to find the right color, because I'm like pale, but not like the pink pale or the pale pale. I'm like a yellow pale. So it's hard to find the right foundation for me. So I just mix them. And I like when I mix them. I'm going to grab a brush really quick. I'm going to grab my foundation brush. This is the 708 from Japanesque. And then I'll just blend it with the beauty sponge. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm into all types of music now. I'm even starting to listen to a lot of music that I grew up listening to with my family. I don't usually listen to Spanish music because I'm not a big fan of Spanish music, but anyway. But, you know, I did have a phase when I was a teenager that I listened to was corridos, like the Villa Rivera, Jenny Rivera, and all those guys. But then I stopped when my cousin died. And I don't know, now that Vicente Fernandez passed away a couple of weeks ago, I don't know, I just started listening to it again and I'm okay with it. Now I am going to grab, it's a K-beauty type thing, Shafu. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it, but it's a moisture cushion. It's a CC cream, and it's the color 1, as usual. It's extremely pale, but it's a different kind of pale. It's like a pinkish pale. Just gonna grab my Real Techniques sponge, dip it a few times, and just start stamping this and blending it. And I do have to add some color to my face because I am pale. And I'm not gonna forget to set my makeup today. Yesterday I did. Another reason why I didn't like the way the video came out was I forgot a lot of steps. I forgot to set. I forgot to do a lot of things. Forgot to conceal and all that stuff. So another reason why I am filming again, and this video will go on today. So it is Monday, and it will go on today, Monday. And there it is again, extremely white, because I am white. I'm like pale white. I'm gonna grab my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, and the color, what color is this? C1. Because I have a lot to conceal. And then I am going to grab cream contour from Anastasia, I think. My sister-in-law gave it. Yes, honestly, my sister-in-law gave this to me a few years ago. I don't really use it. There it is. I'm going to use, let's see. I'm going to use a light sculpt, which is right here. I need to buy some oil because this stuff is dry. Yeah. And I'm just going to give myself some color. Because, well, I'm extremely pale. I told you guys I was pale. This is just for color. I'm not really contouring. I'm just giving myself color. Instead of using, and I'm going to mix my face again with Mystify by Dry Cosmetics and start blending. The light colors first. And now the color, the darkest colors. I feel like I need more color. I feel and look extremely pale. At least on camera. It's okay. I'll fix it in a bit. Going to set my under eyes with my Too Faced powder. Right now, I am obsessed with Nita. Like, obsessed. This is just translucent powder. Just gonna grab a little bit with a generic brush that I've had since I was like 15. And I don't bake. I don't find that baking works for me because my under eyes are pretty dry. So I just set them. But I am going to set my whole face up before I put the rest of the stuff that I gotta put on my face. I'm not a big fan of this powder, but you know it works. And I'm going to use a 400 brush from Real Techniques. before I put the rest of my face on. I finished my eyes at the end. So that was the last thing you do. Put my liner and my lashes and mascara on after. Now I am going to grab my GG Gorgeous Dual. It's a bronzer and I guess contour type thing. I'm going to grab my Bare Minerals fan brush, and I'm going to grab this color right here, which is Turned. Oops. And then give myself color. Told you color was coming. Probably still won't see much because that's how pale I am. Look extremely pale. I hate how pale I am, but yet I love how pale I am. It's weird. I am going to grab this clay, what's it called? It's a Tarte, I think it's a clay blush or something like that. And the color Party, yeah. And my Japanese brush. It doesn't have a number, but it's this one here. It's like a small blush brush or highlight brush. Not sure. I just stamp my blush. I have no idea why I do that. I finished my coffee and now I'm thirsty. I feel dehydrated today. I'm gonna have to drink some Pedialyte. And then for blush, I am going to use my Gerard Cosmetics in Grace and Marilyn. I mix them. This is a Starlit palette. Let's see, they're called Starlit palettes, but it's a highlighter one, not the Honeymoon palette, which is this one right here. So I mix them. I grab a Milani all over blending brush, but it's more like for highlighting. I put some here, and then I go on top, and whatever I have left, it's when I bring it up. I'm not sure if anybody does that anymore, but I like the way it looks on me. And I will be back. First, I'm going to use these lashes, which is the Ardell Naked in 422. And I am going to use my Kiss glue. I do gotta put some eyeliner on top. Actually, I'm not gonna put eyeliner on top. But this is the glue that I use. And for mascara, if I can find it, I'm using my Voluminous by L'Oreal in Carbon Black. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. I got my lashes on. I got my mascara on. I'll put a little bit of eyeliner on my bottom waterline. See if I can find it. Because I seem to have lost it. Great. Just great. Really, I seriously just had it right now and I can't find it. There it is. And it's going to be the Stila. It's a smudge stick waterproof eyeliner and the color. It doesn't actually have a color, but it's black. It's just going to be in my waterline. If I can make it work. It's a little dry. That should work. Remember when we had to grab a lighter and burn or melt our Maybelline eyeliners? I actually still do that when I use those eyeliners. Now my eyes are watering. And I'm not going to use a lipstick today. I'm just going to use like a lip stain from Gelato. Another J Beauty. I mean, not J Beauty, K Beauty. I don't feel like using lipstick today. And now I'm going to set my face with my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day in Cucumber. Let my hair down off of my braid. Nice little waves. Perfect. And that is for today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, love y'all. Bye.